Welcome back to the K-Dog and Fish Show. We're talking movies,
TV,
pop culture news.
let's go.
We are talking about Ted Lasso, season 3, possibly, most likely, a series finale.
Yeah.
Just aired, and we wanted to talk about it, the entire show, everything. This is your spoiler warning. If you have not seen season 3 of Ted Lasso, we're going to talk about it. So, first of all, I just, off the top, like, I didn't expect to like this show very much when season 1 came out.
Yeah.
But highly recommend the show. It is the perfect mix of comedy and heart.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about it, but Sudeikis is just a god.
I mean, we love him.
You can't go wrong with Sudeikis, right?
This is actually a funny character he created for a fake ESPN commercial. I don't know if you knew that.
No, I didn't know that, no.
That I saw this on a 60 Minutes interview now that the show's over.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, why don't we come back to this? Like, he was in his comedy troupe before SNL with the guy who plays Beard, Coach Beard, and the two of them created this Ted Lasso character. And then why couldn't this be a whole TV show of fish out of water, American coaches coming to coach soccer, football in England?
Yeah.
And at first I was like, I'm not I'm an American football fan. I'm not a British football fan.
Yeah,
so
you're not into soccer.
Not into soccer. So am I going to like this? And it has nothing to do with the soccer.
Right.
You're into it because of the amazing characters, the clever writing, and how funny and smart the show is, and how incredible all the actors are.
Right.
Everybody.
No, I agree.
Is so good at what they do.
There's so many parts of Ted Lasso that I love.
Yeah.
You know, and underrated parts we could talk about later.
Yeah.
But one thing that I love is the pub.
Yeah.
With the pub owner and the 3 guys.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love every scene they're in.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's really funny. The group of friends and May, I think May is the pub
I think it's
owner.
her name. Yeah.
And regardless, she's great.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you noticed in the finale when Rebecca was selling off part of the team in order to raise funds. And May had got a huge stack
of them. Yeah.
And the boys all got one that they shared. And then she adjusts a photo on the bar. I don't know if you saw that.
I didn't see that, no.
So that was a super cool Easter egg.
Yeah.
That picture that she's adjusting, that is the same picture that Sam Malone adjusts on the wall before he locks up Cheers in the finale. The exact same photo.
Oh.
It was a really cool. If you're a TV fan, that was like, that was good.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that was a little Easter egg.
Well, I gotta look up that.
There's actually a super amount of great, not just like other TV show Easter eggs like that, but callbacks to season 1.
Yeah, you were telling me that. Yeah,
in the finale
that I missed.
A ton. There's a bunch that I looked up online after. The one that really hit me that I noticed the most was the fact that in the pilot, when they were watching a video of Ted coaching his American football team, they had won, and he was doing the Running Man.
Okay,
and he does the same dance when they win their game at the end of season 3.
Yeah,
Keely walking into the change room and asking if everyone's decent, and she did the same joke, same punchline. Now, as far as characters, I felt like so many people made such a great character arc from season 1. I think most notably are Jamie Tart and Nate. Nate going from Kitman to helping out coaching to being super jealous and angry and unappreciative and leaving and becoming a head coach of another team to then coming back. And that to me was such a huge character arc, him finding love, him getting accepted by his family. There's like, if you they put in so much heart and soul, and you're just crying. I don't know how many episodes of Ted Lasso where I wasn't in tears, like how much heart they put into almost every single character. Right down to some of the players. It's crazy how
after season 2 you hated Nate.
You want to hate, you want to hate
Nate. But he came, it is amazing how he came back around. And Jamie Tartt's character really got develop. So did Roy Kent. I mean, that whole dynamic was just like pretty cool to see, you know?
Yeah, Roy becoming from a player to coach to then head coach and growing as a person and being one of the Diamond Dogs. His whole character arc was great. I'd say the only thing I didn't like, and it's not perfect, no show is the love triangle between Keely, Roy, and Jamie. I felt like, yes, she was dating Jamie at the beginning, then she's dating Roy. Then she's with her boss, who then just leaves and throws her business down the toilet. And then it's okay, well, now we're going to have a fist fight. To see which one of us you want. That to me was a bit of a step back, and it was really one of the only character developments that didn't have this beautiful ending. They were all, going to that barbecue.
Right.
And they were all kind of there, and you could tell then they're friends. But that was the only sort of unresolved storyline that was sort of didn't need to happen.
Yeah, okay, I can get that. I can get with that.
But everything else, like Rebecca running into the Dutch guy at the airport.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That was awesome. That was a great episode with her. When they were in the Netherlands. Everyone's story, even Sammy or Sam, when he got to play for his home national team.
Yeah, I really liked him.
He's a great character.
Yeah, you really felt for that guy. Yeah, he was cool.
And the fact that I'm glad that they didn't make him end up with Rebecca. I'm glad they didn't push that and that she went with the Dutch guy. It was just more age appropriate and all that. But everyone's character had this, like in Jamie, going from being a complete asshole and thinking only of himself to really diving into why he's so messed up to then growing as a person, as a player, as a teammate, and Roy helping him get to that point. And then you do even get a glimpse of him working on his demons by reconciling with his deadbeat dad. And then you could see his dad was watching that final game from a rehabilitation institute. That was like, you don't need to put that in, and you did, and that was so nice.
I also like how Rebecca's ex just became such a dick. I love that. Because he seems slimy as from day one.
Day one,
you're like, oh, you're gonna do me dirty.
And then he screws over Nate. Who then goes back, and then he gets his just desserts by getting yelled wanker as he pushed that coach.
That was awesome when he was just walking off the field. I was like, oh.
Which was actually a callback to Ted in his first match. Getting yelled at, being called a wanker.
Oh, I don't remember that
by almost everybody. They were all chanting wanker.
Oh, there's a callback there too.
All right, callback there. You knew that his life, he was getting charged with sexual harassment. Like things were happening, and it was deserved.
It was a bad day.
Yeah, it was a bad day. He had a bad day. I also liked he was just dressing more and more like in all black with like a duster. And
he looked like the villain from Grandma's Boy. Remember the guy from Grandma's Boy? You know? That's who he started to look like.
The whole black
duster and stuff. You're like a slash of the Matrix and Sunny in Philadelphia. I don't know what's going on here. So
that's a good thing too that we also noticed about Nate, that and not a lot of people, like, it's subtle, but his hair gets more and more gray as he's going more evil. I thought that was a cool touch going into like season 2. Then he's like full on gray in beginning of season 3. As far as all 3 seasons are concerned, I have no complaints.
It's almost the perfect show. Arguably.
You hate
it's
to
the
see
Back to the Future.
It's the Back to the Future. You really put Back to the Future 3 as...
No, the original Back to the Future.
Oh, okay.
That's the perfect film.
I got you.
Which a lot of people argue with online.
Understand.
You know? It's the Back to the Future of television series.
That is a fair comparison.
You know?
But I would say that they didn't... Everyone's still sad that it's over.
Yeah, I mean, honestly...
I wish it didn't end.
I keep saying that,
I think it was a perfect ending.
Now that you're probably right. Like, it probably shouldn't. Maybe a spinoff?
I could see a spinoff.
You know? You know, obviously the Roy Kent character is iconic.
Yeah.
So it'd be cool to have a spin-off, but you could also really mess that up. So
the only way you could do it would be that the football club obviously still exists. Everyone's sort of moving on to this newer, bigger ventures.
Yeah.
And then if they need advice and stuff, they're FaceTiming or calling Ted, and he's giving him some words of wisdom that he always does. But honestly, the way that it ended, I think it should end.
Yeah.
Maybe do a spinoff, but I hate to see it go. But I could see it being ruined by trying to bring it back.
Yeah, I think it's not going to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any other final thoughts about the show? Good, bad, the whole seasons, the finale?
I have nothing bad to say about it. I mean, Ted Lasso was a pretty much perfect 3-season series.
Yeah.
It was great. Every character was great. I can't think of one character I didn't like. Everybody was great. And yeah, the way they wrapped it up, I'm in.
All right.
I like it.
Football is life.
It's
Danny Rejos.
I liked it. I thought it was aight.
Great show. Highly recommend it. Again, if you haven't seen it, you probably wouldn't be watching what we're doing because it's all spoilers, but if you haven't seen it, we highly recommend it. It is incredible television. Tell us what you thought of Ted Lasso, especially season 3 and the finale, in the comments on this show. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Till next time, I'm Fish.
K-Dog.
We'll see you again soon.
Peace.